Hi everyone, this is AJ and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my review for the series or season finale of Peacemaker. And yes, I will be talking about that ending in the spoiler section at the end. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is episode 8. It's Cow or Never. There's your title. So this episode is action-packed. It's all about Peacemaker and his team getting to the cow and stopping the butterflies and their plan of sending the cow elsewhere. They need to put this to bed now, get it sorted. Obviously the story with Oggy Smith, Peacemaker's father, was wrapped up in the last episode, but that does continue in this episode. Oggy Smith does still appear in one form or another. If you've seen the episode, you know how. Now, this episode's got a whole lot of action, but it's also got a whole lot of character development to it as well. I won't go too much into the story. Basically, they have to infiltrate the barn that the cow's in. They have to get in there. They send in Economos. They realise that he's not meant to be there. A big fight ensues. People get injured. Baddies get killed, blah 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 blah. You know the sort of thing. But yeah, so this episode was written and directed by James Gunn himself. He has directed some of the episodes, but written all of them throughout the series. Now, like I said, some other episodes have been small on character growth and this sort of thing, but this episode's got some fantastic character growth in it. Not just for Peacemaker himself, but Adebayo, Amelia, Economos. They're the primary ones that get the character growth in this episode. Vigilante, not too much. And yeah, you know how it goes. So it's just action-packed. It's just action-packed. There's a lot of laughs to be had. There's a great deal of one-liners and this sort of thing as the episode continues. But the biggest surprise in the episode is that scene that we will come to. Obviously, that's a takeaway moment. And the series is left with characters sort of going in different directions. There's cameos. There's a cameo from Amanda Waller. As we know, she was in the first episode anyway, so that's no big, but the other ones are big surprises that we will come to. As a whole, the series has been really good. I've really enjoyed it. There's been a lot of fantastic standout moments. There have been a few moments where it's dropped the ball, nothing too major, but for the most part a very enjoyable series and something to go into the pantheon of DC TV and film. The character of Peacemaker, I didn't really like him as I went into the series because of what has happened in the Suicide Squad, but as this series progressed, I've grown to like the character and enjoy John Cena's performance in the role. And yeah, so all in all, a fantastic episode. Special effects were great, the violence was great, soundtrack was great. There's nothing I really can't put my finger on that wasn't good. Thingy doesn't make much of an appearance in this episode, Kung Fu Master. He's sort of like a long forgotten character that's, didn't really have much to do in the entirety of the series, but for the most part all very good. I can't fault it. Now I'm going to go into spoiler territory, talk about that cameo scene towards the end of the film. Yes, we get to see the Justice League. They're all in shadow, and I thought, okay, that's how they're going to do it. You're not going to see any of them. It's just going to look like them. But then we actually get to see Aquaman and Barry Allen. Yeah, and Peacemaker gives a bit of profanity towards Aquaman about him having sexual relations with the fish, and it's just very good, very very good, and it's all played for laughs. Obviously, you don't get to see Superman, you don't get to see Wonder Woman. Obviously, they're in silhouette, but certainly Barry and Aquaman are there, played by their respective actors from the Justice League movie. Yeah, and that was very good. That was outstanding. I didn't expect it. It came out of nowhere, especially when you actually saw them for real and they had the interaction. Very, very good. I will say this about that Justice League appearance, that the absence of Batman was very noticeable. So read into that what you will. But anyway, fantastic episode, fantastic series. I really enjoyed it. I really hope that we do get another series set within the Suicide Squad sort of DC world. We'll see what the future has in store. This is AJ. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me throughout this series of videos looking at Peacemaker. And I'll see you around. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment if you so wish. Take care all. Goodbye.